Hey, good evening, everybody. Sam Love, the Incomplete Set Collector, your friend in Gary, Indiana. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I hope you have good health. I hope your friends and family have good health. It's definitely going to be a weird couple of weeks, I think. But that's not why I did this video. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Cards from the Attic over in Western Pennsylvania. You can find him on Twitter at Cards from Attic. And I was recently a winner in the Cardboard Chaos 2020 tournament, which was really exciting. I also did a purchase from him a couple of weeks ago, and that's what you see in front. So I wanted to say thank you, first of all, to Cards from the Attic for, I think, kind of a necessary small distraction and just being very generous and doing good things for the hobby and keeping things kind of fun and irreverent as well. So let's see what I got here. Well, I think I'll start with my prize pack winnings first. So the tournament was die cuts, and that is something that became really popular when I wasn't an active collector, so I don't actually have too many, and now I got a really nice stack. And as usual, there's all kinds of goodies thrown in there. He's definitely one of the most fun people, I would say, to buy from. So again, Cards from Attic over on Twitter, check it out, and let me show you real quick what I got here. So first of all, these really cool Crown Royals from Pacific. They did some interesting stuff in the early 90s. I think they did like the Nolan Ryan set and the Andy Griffith cards and all that, and then they got into sports. Wasn't a big fan, but nevertheless, these are really, really cool. Let me hold one up, kind of see through it, and you can see the cutting on that. So these are from, I think, 2001. This will always give anybody from the Chicago area a bit of a tremor, eh? And another from Pacific, the Atomic 2002, Drew Brees. I used to watch him play down at Purdue. I think this is from his second professional year. You can see on the back there's the stats for his rookie year. More, it's just die cut madness over here. You got a Fleer, Bowman. This thing's shiny as shit. Look at that. And then Press Pass, which I'd never heard of before, but get in the texture on these cards is just phenomenal. As is the cuts on there. Look at that. This will be a fantastic addition to my football card collection. And I got some baseball cards, and one of the coolest things, this is something I was so excited about. I was really hoping this would be in here. Literally just a couple weeks ago, I was wishing I had a double of this 1979 Doc Ellis, because I've been giving my wife a baseball card every morning as she's been working from home. And she asked if I had a double, and I do now. So I don't know, brother, if you were reading my mind out there in Western Pennsylvania, really helped me come through there. I don't have too many of the 79 tops, actually. I think I have like 10 of them, so it's nice to add a few more. And look at this one. Not this one, although that mustache is phenomenal. But look at that. Nice. My wife's going to steal this from me, by the way, so I'll just enjoy it now. Cool set, very 70s. And then some baseball die cuts. Here we got Barry Bonds, Hands of Gold. It's from the late 90s. Abreu. It's from a couple years ago. And then this is from this year. This is so cool. I love Tony Gwynn. Definitely one of my favorite players of all time. So this is from the 2020 Topps Series 1. Really happy to have this. Cut above. These are from a couple years ago. Really cool picture of Johnny Bench there. And then some of these upper decks. Very cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to put these in their own book as well. Just make one for die cuts. So really exciting. So yeah, these were my prize pack winnings. He does a lot of tournaments, so go give him a follow, Cards Formatic on Twitter. And let me show you what I picked up from him a couple of weeks ago. So you can see these have been in the background the whole time. Obviously, you can see these are 52 Bowmans. Beautiful set. The 50, 51, and 52 sets, these lithographs are just phenomenal. And I got a fantastic deal on these. $6 each card, postpaid, and you might be able to recognize these players here. The great Minnie Minoso, although he had not had the nickname Minnie quite yet. He's still Orestes on this one. And over here, 3 fantastic Brooklyn Dodgers, Campanella, Preacher Rowe, and the great Gil Hodges. And, you know, a card like this, even in the condition it's in, you know, it's a... You can see the corner down there is a bit rough, and I'll try to watch that glare, you know. Maybe you could see that little... You know, a card like this might still go for $30, $40. So how did I end up getting it for $6? Well, I think the reason why I should have made this card worth even more. Look at that. And these others have it as well. In fact, it shows up a bit better here. You can see some kid inked out the, sorry about the glare, inked out the Brooklyn and went through and made these corrections. I probably should have taken these out of the plastic, but nah. And then Minnie here, you could see, just went all out. So, I mean, I love cards with good stories. Whether it's just the player, and I love Roy Campanella. He's been one of my favorites for a long time, one of the best catchers ever. And yeah, I never thought I'd be able to own something like this, because I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on cards. The whole thing for me as a collector is just try to get them as cheaply as possible. So once again, thank you Cards Formatic for this, but I just think that this adds to the card. You know, 6 years later, 5-6 years later, some kid had to make that personalized correction. It just goes to show how significant that move from Brooklyn to LA was, and what type of things it made sports fans feel. So I treasure these. These instantly went to my list of my favorite cards that I own. But what was really awesome, I didn't just get these. You know, if you've ever ordered from him before, you know, you get a lot of goodies. It's his method of helping, you know, the cards get shipped safely. So look at all this I got with, and right on top, you got 2 members of the Steel Curtain from the great 1970s Pittsburgh Steelers teams. It's a 72, and this is an 81. I love old football cards. Not as much as old baseball cards, but I do love old football cards. And, you know, threw some of these in. Of course, some 90 Fleer. I got enough of these. There you go. Neon Dion and Bo. And then basically it looks like I got a pack of 96 Leaf, which is really cool because I wasn't collecting in 1996, I can tell you that. Hal Morris runs a baseball camp that my nephew goes to, so I'll probably get this stolen from me by him. Maybe I'll get a double one day. Palmyro, Brady, Checklist. Sometimes the silver foil names make the cards harder to read. I guess I'm just in good light for these right now, and that is so weird. Growing up in the 80s, following the Cubs like I did. I didn't even know he played for the Angels. Remember him with the Cubs? Jan Ho Park, definitely remember him back in the day. Rondell White, another cool player. He was with the Cubs. Oh, and this great Ricky card. It's a Donruss Limited. And I'm not sure if these came with the pack or if these were just laying around. Again, big thanks to Cards from the Attic for all you do for the hobby and keeping things kind of light and interesting from time to time. So enjoy, everybody. Again, check him out, Cards from Attic. This is Sam Love, the Incomplete Set Collector. Take care out there.